Cooper Brook, everyone, mile 21:39. What a spectacular start of a beautiful day. 56 miles to Katahdin. Good morning, everybody. Back on trail after our 100-mile wilderness extraction to Shaw's Hiker Hostel. You know I'm smiling because I had another one of them awesome hiker breakfasts this morning. We have 56 miles to go to the summit of Mount Katahdin. Emotions continue to run high since our first sighting of Mount Katahdin in the distance yesterday afternoon. Spurs and I were able to get back on trail. We were able to connect with Muck, and Shaw's was able to get him his food resupply. And Muck, when we first came back on trail here, I guess 3 days ago, he wasn't feeling so good. We had a little bit of a festive evening last night at Shaw's before we headed back out to the 100-mile wilderness. So Muck wasn't exactly feeling well, so as a result of the festivities. So cheers, brother, when you see this. So we brought him a few extra Gatorades out and some emergencies, just in case it was something beyond some adult beverages and eating probably 8,000 calories while in town. So we are pushing north, everyone. Great moods this morning, beautiful morning, a little bit chilly. And like I said, the emotions are high. I just can't stop thinking about this entire journey, you know, from start to finish. Every step, just reminiscing all the wonderful experiences and all the amazing people that I've met along the way, both on trail as far as hikers, the hiking community, and many of my subscribers who have come out to meet me and offer their support. One thing I do want to mention is there are many of you who've reached out to me that we haven't been able to connect, and I haven't been the most timely in responding to your messages. And for you, I just want you to know how much I appreciate your messages and reaching out to me, and you know, many of you sharing your stories and offers of assistance. Thank you all so much. And all of those messages, you know, there are lots of loose ends out there for me, and when I get home and I have time to respond, I know I say it a lot, it's very important to me. You know, the comments and the messages. You may not see them on video, but I've had a few bad days. I always try to find, you know, the positive in every day. But I have had a few, I hate to say it, bad days, and you know, it's days like that when I do take the time to read some of them comments and everything, and just immediately restores my spirit. And in many ways, you know, I always say I've never walked this trail alone for obvious reasons. But as far as family, friends, and subscribers, you know, you guys have really lifted me up. Sometimes when I've needed the most, more than you ever know. So it's just kind of overwhelming to know that I'm in Maine and almost 50 miles from Mount Katahdin. I've actually seen it, and it's just going to get bigger as we step towards it. I'm hoping to share an image as soon as I can that you know, we come into a clearing and I can share a really good visual of Mount Katahdin. So we are pushing north today, everyone. What an adventure. And we did not hit trail until we were able to touch base with Muck and catch up with him, find out, you know, how he's doing and make sure he's okay. And of course he is. So we're just going to keep hiking till it gets close to dark, and we'll see where we end up. There's lots of beautiful camp spots along the way, and we hope to put some good miles on the board today. We're not dealing with any major elevation, just perhaps some of these rocks like you see here, which is really nothing compared to the things that we've walked through. This is some pretty easy hiking, and we're grateful for it. So check in with you guys here in a little while. Thank you so much to everyone who's walked with me, those who have walked with me from day one. If you know, my videos are coming out every couple of days now due to lack of cell phone signal, so if there's a day that you don't see a video, I welcome you to go back to the beginning and start watching my first days stepping off of Katahdin, and even days before that. I had a couple shakedown hikes, gear reviews, covered everything I was bringing with me, and I will promise to cover all my gear when I get back home. I'm going to take some time to do that and let everybody know what passed the through hiker test, and hopefully get some great information that'll help some of you along who are planning this journey for yourself. Pushing north, everybody. Headed to Katahdin. I can't believe it. A view of Lower Joe Mary Lake, everyone. Mile 2142.5. Another trip to the beach in Maine? Yes, please. A view of the North Shore of Joe Mary Lake, everyone. Mile 2143. Look at these amazing fall colors still popping here in the mountains of Maine. Sometimes the things that you see on the trail makes you just want to stop and scratch your head. We're in the 100-mile wilderness. Now, we've already demonstrated the services available in the 100-mile wilderness. But check this out. Would you look at this staircase, everyone? I don't know where they came up with this, how they got it out here. I have not a clue. But check out this aluminum staircase in the middle of the woods. Unbelievable. We've had aluminum extension ladders, prehistoric wooden ladders, and the aluminum staircase. Go figure. Spurs and I have been eyeing up some lakefront property a few miles up the trail that has a ton of positive comments in the Guthook app. Now it is Columbus Day weekend, and supposedly this location is pretty popular, and we're kind of crossing our fingers that being a Friday, we may be able to get in there early enough in the day to take advantage of it. If we are able to achieve that goal and it's not overrun with muggles, as seems to be a common term out here on the trail. Hopefully we'll have a nice peaceful spot here for the night with a little bit of daytime to spare to enjoy a nice meal, or perhaps a hot drink this evening. We'll see what happens. Namakanta West Beach, everyone. Mile 2154.4. And this looks like it's going to be home for the evening. A view fit for kings, including 5-star accommodations, everyone. How about it, Spurs? You down for some hiker TV, brother?
Yeah, it's a beautiful evening.
Let's do it. Enjoying some hiker TV, everyone. Special shout out to the Rev, Random, and Draker, my brothers from down south. Here's to you, fellas, and continuing your journey. Okay, everybody, Spurs and I are hanging our hats at mile number 2151.4. By the way, this is like take number 27. How do you say the name of where we're at, Spurs?
Namakanta West Beach.
Thank you so very, very much. I've been stuttering and stammering through it all. 17.4 miles for the day. We're very, very happy with that mileage, especially considering we didn't actually hit the trail until 10 a.m. this morning. So the trail was actually awesome to us today. Pretty much flat for the most part, very little roots, very little rocks, and we were able to put some miles on the board as we continue our trek to Katahdin. So we're hoping for a sunrise tomorrow morning, and we're hoping for some stargazing tonight. We got plenty of wood here by the fire, and we're going to keep it stoked for a couple hours here probably and just enjoy our time out here. This is one of my goals as far as the 100-mile wilderness, was to enjoy a spot exactly like this, and we certainly could not ask for more. So getting up tomorrow, I'm going to try to put some more miles on the board after sunrise, of course, and we'll see what we can come up with tomorrow, hoping to share a view of Mount Katahdin as we continue our trek towards the Big K, everybody. Thank you so much for watching Wild on the Trail. Take care, everybody. Good night.